How do you justify running away while millions of people on Earth die? Is that the
she's
best
not
we can
right.
expect
She's
from
just
the Alliance?
not wrong.
I came
either.
to get help for Earth. For everyone.
What about all the people suffering while you play politics with the Council? What about them?
Look, I understand
can
how
you
this
stand
looks.
here
It's
while our families
you-
die. What are you going to do?
Kalisa, we're doing everything we can.
Before they cut the feeds, there were so many dead.
I'm gonna stop the Reapers or die trying. But I need your help. Keep asking the hard questions. Don't let the Council forget about Earth.
I will. Thank you, Commander.
Yeah.
I haven't always spoken kindly of the military, but I'm glad you're on our side.
Well, I hate to say it, but it's not your job to talk kindly of the military. It's your job to let people know what is going on. Just wish it didn't involve having to speak to me. I'm not exactly qualified to be the voice of the military. I'm more of its fist and boot.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination.
James said he was heading down to the lower levels. I sort of assumed he meant the docking bay,
Highlighted on the elevator menu.
but it actually looks like the hospitals. Maybe he meant the
If
hospital.
you have a question, please consult an Avena terminal.
Okay,
for
I think the
assistance.
elevator's getting a little irritable. Let's just check
One
the
moment,
docking bay.
please.
Although I don't remember there being much of interest here.
Now arriving at docking bay
Anyway.
D24.
There was a lounge here. The Normandy is that way, and this was a viewing deck, an observation deck. I am not seeing a James. Is he down here? He's pretty easy to see.
But you're on the Normandy, right? I saw it dock. It was last seen on Earth. Did Commander Shepard
Okay,
escape?
that's another.
He did, didn't he? So why would he be here unless he's seeing the Council?
Okay, let's get out
You
of
don't
here.
have to.
We're.
Commander Shepard.
Yeah. Not my
You
day,
don't
is it?
have to. Commander Shepard.
Right. Hello.
What's going on here?
Commander, just who I was looking for. Diana Allers, Alliance News Network. I think we can help each other.
Alliance.
I suppose you wanted an
News
interview.
Network.
Even better. I'm a military reporter with the show called Battle Space. We're carried on just about all Council planets. My producers want me embedded on a human ship, and I want that ship to be the Normandy.
What?
Why would I want that?
Wars can be won or lost in the editing room, and this war needs to be won. I've got Alliance security clearance and operate without a crew. You get veto power over the segments I file. Can you handle an arrangement like that? Or do I keep looking?
Okay, wait. Is the Alliance News Network an actual news network, or is it? I was going to say psyops. Public relations for the. You know what? She's probably. I mean, it goes against my better judgment, but it might actually help if we get people on board. You know, paint a picture of the Alliance fighting the Reapers, saving everyone. Maybe we'll get people to put pressure on their representatives in the Council. I'm going to regret this. I am going to regret this, aren't I?
Tell your producers yes, for now. We'll see how it works out. Report to the ship as soon as possible. Any questions?
How much gear can I bring?
1 foot locker.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Okay. Salute. Okay, so... Is she military? Okay, I got a very dramatic feeling. I'm not sure if it was good dramatic or bad dramatic. Okay. Alright, so we've now got a reporter on ship. Yeah, that is going to bite me in the backside, isn't it? Okay.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to the Citadel. This is Docking Bay D-24. Note that due to recent events, official identification and weapons permits may be requested by CSEC personnel for routine verification.
Weapon permit. Can I get, like, a permit to carry weapons? Because I feel a little naked. Okay.
What's with the heightened security?
New screening fields have been added in order to speed up processing at the security stations in each docking area. Citadel security screening technology uses highly advanced biometric authentication systems developed by the CERTA Foundation. Please note that any attempt to circumvent Citadel security measures will result in immediate incarceration.
Okay, so Citadel security has been outsourced to a corporation. That's not terrifying at all.
Any other important areas I should know about?
Docking Bay E-24 has been repurposed into temporary housing to accommodate the recent influx of civilians to the Citadel.
Okay.
If you wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative, please go to Citadel embassies. For medical needs, the Presidium offers leading-edge care at the Huerta Memorial Hospital.
So the hospital is...
The Presidium Commons have been a
lower
cultural
levels.
mainstay since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
Okay,
What else is in the area?
You are standing in docking area D-24. According to your biometrics file, you are cleared to access further information about this bay. This is the airlock currently assigned to the Systems Alliance ship Normandy. If you look out the bay window, you can see one of the many magnificent vistas for which the Citadel is renowned.
What about that room over there?
The waiting area is for those who wish to speak to our new arrivals. It is located next to security processing.
okay, so those are people who want to chat with people from the Normandy, or like old friends, family, nosy reporters,
That's all.
Please speak with me again if you require further
people trying to get on
assistance.
board to sabotage. Okay, I'm not seeing a James. I am not seeing... I am not seeing James at all. Right. He may have meant the hospital. I just can't for the life of me imagine why.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
So the Citadel is below... The Citadel embassies are below us. Right. You know what? I want to go and speak to Bailey again. See if I can get a, you know, weapon permit sort of thing.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Citadel Embassies. The current human ambassador is Dominic Osoba. Commander Bailey is the CSEC officer on duty.
Okay.
You will find him in the Citadel Security District Office.
So Udina is not the ambassador anymore because he's the Citadel... is our Citadel representative. Okay. Have we... or... yeah. Oh.
Where's the Spectre Requisitions office?
The Spectre Requisitions District Office is down the hallway to your left. Note that requisition forms are available only to agents whose biometrics are verified and on file.
Okay.
What else is in the area?
This area is reserved for human embassy personnel and attending CSEC security. The human embassy prides itself on offering swift assistance to any who fall under its auspices.
Really? Swift bureaucracy? Why do I find that somewhat hard to believe? Right, Udina is the Earth Counselor, and that's his office. The Ambassador for Earth is probably right there. We've got office suites. That is ahead. These are the... I don't think there's anything of interest for me here. Right, yeah, I'm in the embassy offices. It's just the area. Right, okay. I can't for the life of me think that I'm going to find James here. Do I need to speak to Adina again? I don't want to. Let's talk to Bailey. See if I can get permission to walk around with a shotgun. I'm going to guess not, but...
I'm up to my neck in trouble, but if there's anything you need, I'll do my damnedest to help.
Trouble?
Thought things were relatively quiet here.
Well, compared to where you're coming from, sure. But the war's being felt everywhere. Millions across the galaxy have been displaced, and most of them come here.
Must have you doing somersaults.
Yeah, already allocated the bulk of my men to customs, but we're still overtaxed, cataloging and processing them all.
Is the Citadel gearing up for war?
There's a false sense of security here. Even people from worlds that have gone down act like they're safe. Well, I guess it's not just human nature. We all lie to ourselves to deal with horror.
Yeah.
Anything important going on around here?
You kidding? With the Reapers running roughshod through the galaxy, it seemed like the Council is in constant session. We got more ambassadors and dignitaries here than ever before pleading their cases. But that's just the tip of the iceberg, really.
Yeah.
It was Udina who made you a commander, huh?
Yeah, he's become an even bigger shot around here. Got a lot of ambition. He suspected Executor Palin was conspiring against the Council and had me investigate.
Find anything incriminating?
Yeah, enough to arrest him. And when Palin resisted, I was forced to kill him. Udina rewarded me with the promotion. And near as I can tell, being a commander just means I'm putting out different fires.
Yeah, tell me about it.
You got loved ones out there?
Somewhere. Ex-wife I lost track of, and a son and daughter. They're still on Earth.
I'm sorry, Bailey.
Yeah, I'm just like everyone else. I'm losing myself and things I can control. And at the moment, that means creating the illusion of security here.
Yeah.
We both have jobs to do, Bailey. I suggest we do them.
Yep. Good talking to you, Shepard.
Yeah. Alright. Should I talk to Adina? I mean, I don't really think there's any benefit in doing so at this point. I've got the lead I need. I'm just going to go and check the hospital, see if James is there, and see if Caden's woken up.
Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
I mean, I'm not expecting to find James here, to be honest. Just really checking in on Caden before we head out.
Hello, Commander Shepard. Welcome to Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Okay.
The human specialist medical officer in charge is Dr. Michel. Also, please note that specialists for all known Citadel species are on call. Please ensure that you observe proper decontamination protocols at all times while in this area.
Somehow you managed to sound a little judgmental with that. That was the whole, have you washed your hands, young man? Kind of tone. Any species?
You can really cover treatment for any kind of species here?
Huerta Memorial surpasses all requirements needed for any multi-species medical facility. This facility's attendant levels can also replicate the living conditions needed to accommodate other, more exotic species. Aquatic environments, for example, are available on short notice.
Exotic species. It's a little, I don't know, we talk about species that don't require the same atmospheres as us, as mind you, there's a strange number of species can breathe in oxygen, nitrogen atmospheres. I mean, maybe there's some reason for that. There are a few that require masks, but it does seem a little odd that there are so many species that can just walk around in the same atmosphere. Anyway,
What about the medical staff? How do they deal with so many species?
All personnel are required to undergo mandatory and regular psychological evaluations, as well as refresher courses. Hospital
That's
administration
not
understands
quite
how
what I meant.
difficult it can be for staff to deal with such a wide variety of patients. It is imperative they be offered the support needed to retain their current high standards.
Okay. Right.
What else is in the area?
The Huerta Memorial Hospital has experts from every major race in residency, with many specializing in xenomedicine. The facility works with prestigious medical universities from around the galaxy, offering internships to residents and nurses. With access to cutting-edge technology and support from major pharmaceutical companies, the hospital ensures the best care to its patients.
Right. Out of curiosity, how?
Where'd the hospital get its name?
It is named after President Christopher Huerta of Earth's United North American States.
Yeah, I knew the name rang a
The
bell
donor
for some
who
reason.
requested the tribute expressed the desire to remain anonymous.
Okay. Why is my first thought the elusive man? I just something about anonymous makes me suspicious, and as soon as I get suspicious, I just think of the most suspicious person I know. I mean, for all I know, it could have been Liara, the second most suspicious person I know. Other Citadel areas. He's probably going to tell me what I already know, but
Any other important areas I should know about?
The Normandy is currently docked in
Yeah.
D24, which is
sort of
tagged
hoping
to
you
your
could tell me where, I
biometrics.
don't know, the bars are,
Docking Bay E24
or the shops.
has been repurposed
I
into
would
temporary
love
housing to accommodate
a
the recent influx of
shopping
civilians
level.
to the Citadel.
Not that I have
If
any
you
money.
wish to contact your species' official Citadel representative,
Definitely need more
please
money.
go to Citadel embassies.
I am so
the
not
Presidium
listening
Commons
to
has
this
been a
hologram
cultural
at this
mainstay
point.
since the Council was first established at the Citadel.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Right.
Please speak with me again if you require further assistance.
Yeah, okay. Unless you can find a friend of mine. I'm not seeing him. Right, let's just go and see if Caden's woken up. And yeah, just double check I can't see James. Oh. Still undergoing procedures. Alright. Then that's it. Not going to find James. He's obviously found somewhere that I am unaware of. Or he's gone back to the ship. Maybe we meant the lower levels of the ship.
Welcome to Certa.
Nothing new. Alright. Let's get to the Normandy and do an inspection before we head out and try and rescue this. Was he a general? Some bigwig
Welcome,
Turian
Scavenger.
fleet
Please select
and
your destination.
get on his good side.
One moment, please.
Okay. I think I'm dreaming. Yeah. This is going to be one of those weird and very disturbing dreams. Chasing after someone I can't save. My subconscious wrestling with its own failures, inadequacies.
Liara, can I help you?
I've been forwarding the Turian Counselor information on the Prothean device. It can't be built without Council support, but he's not budging until their Primarch is safe.
Right. Yeah.
I know.
Are you all right?
I didn't get what you'd call a good night's rest.
There's more to it than that, isn't there? What's really bothering you?
The galaxy's in fighting. No, it's dreams of the people that are dying back there.
When the Reapers hit, I could hear people screaming in the streets below me. We left a lot of them behind.
There's no way for you to save them all. But I know you're doing everything you can, and you'll get back there in time to help.
I hope you're right.
Don't blame yourself, Commander.
I don't
Commander
really.
Shepard, I'm Specialist... Oh. I beg
Specialist
your
O.
pardon. I thought you were alone.
I was just leaving.
Commander Shepard, I'm Comm Specialist Samantha Traynor with Alliance R&D. I was part of the team retrofitting the Normandy after you turned it over to the Alliance.
Okay.
There weren't many of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Just.
Slow down, Specialist Trainer. You're doing fine.
Thank you. I worked in a lab. I never thought I'd be serving on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the retrofits?
The ship's in line with Alliance regs now, and it has new, top-of-the-line quantum entanglement communicators.
I have
In
no
fact,
idea what those are.
Admiral Anderson had intended to use the Normandy as his mobile command
Well, I like the
center.
sound of them.
That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under you, Commander. For as long as you need me, that is. They only sent me here to oversee the retrofits.
Shepard, some of our systems require further testing, and Specialist Trainer has been extremely effective during installation. I would prefer that she remain.
Got it, Edie.
Oh, wait, since when does a virtual intelligence make requests?
Edie's an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh, I knew it. I knew Joker was lying.
Yeah, you
Jeff
should.
requested that I pretend to be a simple VI to protect myself. I apologize for the deception.
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize for all those times I talked about how... attractive your voice was. Anyway, shall I give you a tour?
Okay.
I think you'll be impressed by the new upgrades.
Definitely tour.
In the CIC, you'll find the galaxy map where you can set the Normandy's destination.
Know
You
that.
can also check your messages at your private terminal.
Yeah, also.
The War Room houses a strategic command center for mission-specific intel and war analysis.
War room.
The shuttle bay contains an armory where you can modify your equipment between missions.
Like in that.
Finally, Liara has set up a lot of hardware down in the old XO office on Deck 3. I think she's claimed that room.
Yeah.
And there you are.
Does
Still
look-
the same ship as before, it just flies Alliance colors now. Speaking of which, I believe Admiral Hackett would like to speak to you at the VidCom.
Right, yes. We should definitely go and speak to the Admiral. Do want to do a tour of the ship, but... Oh,
Commander, Udina updated me on your meeting with the Council. Sounds like they're running scared.
I understand their concerns. They're useless. They're not exactly... Lord, they're... I'm not... They're not... Look, they're trying to save their own people, I guess.
We did present them with a lot of unknowns. They're feeling threatened and want immediate solutions, not theories.
Theories are all we've got right now. What's your plan?
I'm trying to get the Turian Primarch for a summit meeting with the Asari and Solarians. I'll bypass the Council and appeal directly to their leadership.
That's good, I like it. This is where we start laying the groundwork for our counterattack.
Unfortunately, we don't have a whole lot to back it up right now.
Then build alliances. Gather everything and everybody you can for the cause.
Yeah.
What about the Prothean device?
Find me people who can help build it, and if you can't, I'll take ships, soldiers, supplies, whatever you can get.
All right,
We
then.
need to keep hitting the Reapers across every theater of war they open. Buy us time to figure out the device.
And when it's finished?
Assuming it ever is, we pool all our resources. Think of it as a giant armada for delivering the device when the Reapers are most vulnerable. The stronger you can make that armada, the better the chances of punching through.
Okay.
What about Earth, sir?
We'll just have to hope Anderson and what's left of the Alliance forces can hold out until we've dealt with the enemy.
I understand.
Good. Then make it happen, Commander. I'll be expecting regular updates on your progress. Hack it out.
Right. So basically, he's just ordered me to go on a galactic scavenger hunt and get, well, everything. War terminal. The people, weapons, armies, and fleets that you've accumulated are your war assets. The overall readiness of the galaxy determines how effective these assets will perform in the final battle. Okay. New Alliance. The Systems Alliance represents humanity's economic, political, and military reach throughout the galaxy. Its naval forces are led by Admiral Stephen Hackett. Total military strength. We haven't even met the minimum. The bare minimum here. Alright, okay, let's see what we got. We've got Alliance Engineer Corps. The Alliance Engineer Corps cuts roads through mountains and builds bases on asteroids. While the bulk of the AEC has active wartime duties, their brightest are helping build a device of Prothean origin recovered on Mars due to the staggering amount of raw materials required. The AEC has been given unprecedented emergency funding for any Alliance resources that will not interfere with the deployment of troops. That gives us 130. The 103rd Marine Division. The old saying, every Marine is a rifleman, still hold true in the Alliance. Every Marine enlistee, from Clerk to Sniper, goes through a period of infantry training. As a result, the 103rd Marine Division is Earth's largest collection of Special Forces soldiers. Officers from notable battles, such as Skillian Blitz and the First Contact War, run harsh training exercises in a variety of environments, insisting the Marines be prepared to storm any beach on any planet. This training has been useful in the Reaper War, as the 103rd can be fighting in an Arctic desert one week, crawling through jungles the next. Alliance First Fleet. The First Fleet was stationed near the Charon Relay when the Reapers invaded the Sol system. By the time Admiral Hackett issued the order to retreat, its size, once the largest in the Alliance Navy, had been cut by half. Commanding Admiral Innes Lindholm made the painful decision to use a tenth of the fleet's remaining vessels as cover so the remainder could escape. Her gamble paid off as the First Fleet limped out of the relay to rally with the rest of the Alliance forces on the run. Updated. This fleet lost a third of its vessels protecting the Council during the Battle of the Council 2 years ago. Unfortunately, the Alliance did not have time to rebuild the fleet to its previous strength before the Reapers invaded. Yeah, we lost a lot of good people that day. The Third Fleet. Stationed at Arcturus, the Third Fleet is headed by Admiral Nitesh Singh. That name rings a bell. When the Reapers came for the station, Singh had already pulled his command ship, the SSV Logan, back to an ideal firing position for its mass accelerator cannons. The Dreadnought's guns managed to slow down a destroyer before it could demolish the Third Fleet, but Singh was forced to retreat in the face of overwhelming opposition from the Reapers. Updated. This fleet lost a third of its vessels protecting the Council during the Battle of the Citadel 2 years ago. Yeah. Fifth Fleet. The Fifth Fleet became famous across the galaxy after spearheading Alliance forces at the Battle of the Citadel. It was guarding Arcturus Station when the Reapers attacked. After a bloody and desperate battle, Admiral Hackett gave the order to retreat, sacrificing the entirety of the Alliance Second Fleet to give the Third and Fifth the chance to escape. The Fifth Fleet's engineers are busy repairing its damaged vessels, grimly anticipating a return to Earth and revenge against the Reapers. Updated again. Lost a third of its vessels, protecting the Council. Diana Alice. Alliance News Network reporter Diana Allers has been broadcasting from the Normandy, interviewing crew members and high-ranking Alliance officers to give the galaxy an insider's view of the war, winning hearts and minds. Alright. Alliance frigate Normandy SR-2. When the original SSV Normandy was destroyed, Cerberus rebuilt the ship from stolen Alliance plans. Dubbed the SR-2, the Alliance took the new Normandy apart and refitted some of its systems with new technology of its own. New technology that I shall be inspecting soon enough. As a result, the SR Normandy is the highest performing frigate in the entire Alliance Navy and possibly the fastest ship in its class. The Normandy is commanded by Shepard, an Alliance officer and humanity's first Spectre. Updated. To bolster the Normandy's firepower, Commander Shepard installed a Thanic's magnetic hydrodynamic cannon on the ship's undercarriage. Based on Reaper technology, the powerful weapon fires molten metal accelerated to a fraction of the speed of light. Updated. Before taking on the Collectors, Commander Shepard reinforced the Normandy's superstructure with Solaris armor. This protective layer of carbon nanotube sheeting can withstand the temperatures that would instantly vaporize more conventional armor. Updated. The Normandy has been given, what is this, cyclonic barrier technology, allowing the ship's Mass Effect field projectors to fire rapidly oscillating barriers that deflect rather than directly absorb kinetic shocks. So we pimped our ride, basically. Mineral resources. Commander Shepard uncovered significant elemental deposits while scanning planets with the Normandy SR-2. Yes, I did. Kalish bint Sinan al-Jilani. Oh, it's the reporter. West London news reporter Kalish bint Silan al-Jilani reached out recently to her viewers with a wartime plea for unity and cooperation among all galactic species. Her sincerely touched extranet viewers and donations for war relief efforts are pouring in both to the Alliance and its alien allies. Yeah. So, hearts and minds. So this is the war room. Behind me we've got comms. And through here we have tech labs. That does not look like a tech lab to me. This looks like a conference room. Okay. Can't say Morden would be impressed.
I can't believe the council won't help. Come on, Sarah. If Thestia was lost and Earth hadn't been touched yet, you could be damn sure we'd be guarding our own borders.
Okay, we've got security checkpoints in the ship now. Alright.
Commander, the Alliance has found a new Cerberus Lab on Sanctum. Admiral Hackett would like you to investigate.
Okay, if Admiral Hackett wants us to investigate Cerberus activity, that is what we're going to be doing.
Commander, come to check on your new recruit?
Just wanted to see how you were doing.
Pretty much.
Still trying to get my bearings. When I was working on the Normandy's upgrades, I left at the end of the day. I didn't even have a toothbrush or a change of clothing until I made some emergency purchases on the Citadel.
Get over it. No! Yeah, should have given me a shopping list. Everyone else does.
Next time you need something, just ask. We're all in this together.
Oh, it's no trouble, Commander. I'm sure you have larger concerns.
We can put in a requisition order.
My toothbrush is a Cision Pro Mark IV. It uses tiny Mass Effect fields to break up plaque and massage the gums. It costs 6,000 credits.
What?
Okay. Yeah. You're on your own with that.
In any event, I appreciate you giving me the chance to stay.
6?
Was there anything else?
Did it have, like, laser beams? I mean, could you incinerate a Krogan with it? I mean, I get it. There's probably more important things to worry about than your toothbrush. But... you know what? Let's get that. Tell me your story.
Where are you from originally?
A colony in the Terminus systems, actually. Though I studied on Earth, at Oxford. My parents were from London. They loved Earth, but they wanted the freedom a colony life could offer. If they stayed in London, I imagine they'd be dead right now.
Don't talk like that. Yeah, don't give up hope. It's the one thing we've got to keep.
A lot of people back on Earth are still
That
alive.
toothbrushes
and
apparently.
counting on us.
Quite true, Commander.
Alright, okay. So you joined the military.
How'd you end up in the military anyway?
My family didn't have money for university. When the Alliance saw my aptitude scores, they offered me a full scholarship. I served my required years after graduation
So you're
and
not
decided
rich?
to stay. I really like the challenges of the lab. Although, I'm sure I'll grow to love frontline service as well.
Okay, so you don't come from a rich family that could afford, like, insane, mega, hyper toothbrushes. But you bought one anyway. You know what? Everyone has a hobby. Everyone has their own little thing. And if toothbrushes are your thing, I need to get over it. I do. I need to get over it. Yeah, totally.
You worked in Alliance R&D?
Yes, you'd think quantum entanglement would make communication easy, but imagine incorporating multiple incoming sources and then networking them with extrapolations of time-lag data to construct a coherent situation GUI. It's an exciting challenge. For me, anyway.
See, all I heard was blah 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 blah. Toothbrush. No, that's very good. That's very good. Yes, glad you're enjoying it.
I'm surprised you're worrying about a toothbrush.
Okay.
You've got bigger problems right now.
Yeah.
Oh, believe me, seeing the Reapers on Earth
really
is
am.
terrifying. But I won't help anybody by bursting into tears here in the CIC, will I? Being here on the Normandy helps. If anyone in the galaxy can stop the Reapers, it's you. And if flagging your messages and managing strategic intel helps you in any way, then it's worth it.
That's what I like to hear. Well done. Carry on.
Carry on, Specialist.
And good luck with the toothbrush. Definitely. Definitely. I just... 6,000. Hey. Okay, okay. Gotta get over it. Gotta get over the toothbrush. The toothbrush is not important. It's not something I need to think about. Joker.
Hey, Commander. You know, I had my doubts about the Council. But after years of ignoring your warnings, they're finally willing to step up and tell you they just can't help.
Yeah. Big shock, right? Big shock?
They've spent years denying the threat. You think they'd be prepared now?
I was kind of hoping that maybe they were planning in secret and just not telling you about it because, you know, Cerberus.
Yeah.
Well, let me know if you want me to get them on the channel and then hang up on them, you know, for old time's sake.
I may do that. I may do that. Sounds fun. I missed him. Okay, right. Let's go to the crew deck next. So, what's changed here? Port observation. This was where Kasumi was. Alright, they got a game table going. Alright. The men's restroom. I really don't need to inspect the restrooms. Do life support. This was where Thane was. Yeah, okay. And then Samara was there. This was just the general crew quarters. Everything okay? Yeah. Just sit here and meditate. Okay, so we got a chef. This was Miranda's. Ooh, this is where Liara's got herself set up. And, well, I might not be much of a techie, but who doesn't appreciate a wall full of screens? Am I right? Oh, God.
Commander Shepard, it's a pleasure to see you again.
God, no, not you.
You're the drone from the Shadow Broker's ship.
Dr. Tassoni now refers to me as Glyph instead of Info Drone, 95% of the time. If you have a moment, I'd like to draw your attention to a terminal in her office.
As long as you stay in front of me.
It analyzes information packages. If you find any useful data, I can research upgrades for you.
Okay.
And what should I be looking for?
I'll inform you if you found relevant data. When you do, return to this terminal for your choices. In the meantime, Dr. Tassoni would like to speak with you. Have a pleasant day.
I will try to have a pleasant day. You tried to stay
It was
there.
less than ideal. At least the Council can't deny the Reapers exist. But I'm not sure how much comfort that is while they bicker over which portion of the galaxy to save.
Wow. Becoming the big info brokers turned you into a real cynic, Liara. I like it.
I'm flattered. I think.
Looks like you brought more than just that drone from your ship.
A few things were necessary. I'd be a very silent shadow broker without data feeds.
So you have access to your resources?
What I can get. We'll need it to research this Prothean device. Until we understand precisely what it does, it's far too dangerous to use.
Okay, I do agree.
Did the Protheans actually complete this weapon?
You mean, will it work? They wouldn't have poured their last resources into this device if they thought otherwise. But we really need to find out just what kind of weapon they left us.
We just need it working. No, she's absolutely right. If it's like a weapon, you press it and it just obliterates everything in like 2 or 3 galaxies distance. Not good.
It'd be nice to know we're not kids playing around with a loaded gun.
Absolutely. The damage it could cause if it backfired is unthinkable. People were finally starting to listen before the Reapers came. If we'd had a little more time, maybe Earth wouldn't. I'm sorry. I understand if you don't want to talk about it.
No, yeah, thanks.
The thought means a lot, Liara. Thanks.
You're welcome. And since I didn't mention it before, it's good to be back, Shepard.
No, it's... Whoa, I got way turned around right there. Okay, yes, no, it's definitely good to be back. Alright, so... Armor mod kit. Theron has persuaded... That's... Oh, yeah, that's the guy we saved. Has persuaded his contacts to ship an armor mod kit to the Normandy. Technically illegal in Citadel space, the kit's Omnigel converter and manufacturing fabricator can make a one-time modification to Shepard's armor, improving shield strength or adding thermal clip compartments. Okay, like it. Upgrades. None. Open? I've got to choose between ammo capacity and shield... use mod kit to upgrade your thermal clip capacity. I always need ammo, but who doesn't need more shields? Also, the more shields I have, the more damage my Nova does. Yeah. Okay. Alright. Okay, that's good. And then, can I... Is it okay if I just peek?
This terminal contains non-essential correspondence from your allied forces. Dr. Tassoni has granted you access.
That's nice, because I poked. Anyway, Prothean notes 2171 to 2185. Glyph, remind me to clean up these old notes. Perhaps reviewing them will lead to something useful for the Prothean device, Liara. 2171. The University of Ceres agreed to sponsor me at the Prothean dig on Dreterop. Very exciting. Professor Hennel is heading the expedition herself. Maybe I can even ask her for her opinion on my thesis outline. Attachment: Thesis on Prothean First Contact Protocols. She has first contact protocols for an extinct species. That is somebody who plans for every eventuality. 2174. I believe Dr. Joshua was right to suggest that the Prothean artifacts we unearthed are from the Third Age, not the Fourth. What an embarrassing mistake. At least he seemed to approve of the rest of the paper. Attachment: Paper on a comparison of Prothean technology to modern Asari circuit logic. 2183 Part 1. I'm going to the Therum expedition. I never thought I'd gain permission to visit the Prothean ruins there, but the University of Ceres must have secured the funding after all. Now to pack. Attachment: Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire. Part 2. Goddess, this human shepherd has the key to comprehending the Protheans on an intellectual, subconscious level. If only I could have been there when the commander touched the beacon on Eden Prime. I'll try to learn more about this cipher on board the Normandy. The involvement of the Reapers is troubling to say the least. Paper on the end. Attachment: Paper on the end of the Prothean Empire with correction notes. 2185. I reviewed the old Shadow Brokers footage of the Collectors. It's chilling to know that they're the Protheans' husks. At least nothing sentient could possibly remain after what the Reapers did to them. Attachment. Paper on Prothean biology. Message from Operative Ferron to the broker. I made contact with Tazit yesterday. The look on his face was priceless. He's not happy you put me in charge of scouting the Terminus systems, but he's doing a good job of keeping us alive. I've never seen so many pirates and mercs on edge. The black market's unreliable and it's getting harder to make contact with suppliers. The Alliance won't be able to rely on it as a source of crucible materials for long if things get worse. Some of the other operatives think we should cut our losses now, but I just keep asking them, when did the odds ever stop the broker? Ferron. P.S. I hope you finally got our little friend Droney to stop saying shadow and broker out loud in the same sentence to anyone in sight. Yeah, that was kind of annoying. Although not as annoying as his habit of pretending to be a suppository.
Please enjoy your day.
I will, now that I have got slightly less danger of being inappropriately touched by a drone.